graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I missed putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very, very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. And turn on the bell icons, too. And that way you will know when we go live. All right? Same cast. Nope, you don't have to change your cast. Just got a haircut. Just got a beard trim. We're rocking and rolling, baby. Let's go. Yeah, summertime vibes. You know what I'm saying? That's why we had to get the beard. That's why we had to get the beard trimmed, and we had to get the haircut and look like we are 26 years old. I'm ready. I'm ready for this ball game. Ranger Suarez will be taking the mound for the Philadelphia Phillies. He'll be going up against Adam Mazur, who will be on the mound for the Miami Marlins. The Marlins did win last night's game. They actually ended up winning by a final score of 8-3. And they have evened up the series. And so the Phillies are going to try to inch their way closer to the Mets in the NL East. And the only way to do that is if the Phillies get a win, and if the Mets, of course, lose tonight to the Atlanta Braves. Phillies are 2 games behind the Mets in the standings. But yeah, let's get on into the starting lineups. And before we actually do that, I want to say hi to everybody in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well. JJ, the man, the myth, and the legend. What's up, Paul? How are you? Like and sub activated. What's up, Aunt Janice? How are you? Happy to see you all on here for sure. Trey Turner is going to be batting in the leadoff spot for the Phillies. Then it'll be Kyle Schwarber, Alec Bohm, Nick Castellanos, Max Kepler, JT Realmuto, Bryson Stott, Edmundo Sosa, and Brandon Marsh. And that'll be the starting lineup for the Phillies tonight. And for the Marlins, they have Xavier Edwards over at second base, Agustin Ramirez batting second, Otto Lopez is DH and he'll be batting third, Heriberto Hernandez batting fourth in the cleanup spot out in right field, Eric Wagaman playing over at first base will be batting fifth, Dane Myers is hitting sixth, playing out in center field, seventh it'll be Connor Norby at third base, Jack Winkler is at shortstop today. And then Javier Sonoja is out in left field, and he will be batting in the 9th spot. Adam Mazur is going to pitch this season in the minors. 12 games, 11 starts, a 3-4 record, along with a 3.62 ERA, 55 strikeouts, and his 59 2/3 of an inning. Also wanted to make sure that I thanked JC for subbing to the channel. Welcome aboard, my friend. Mazur with a four-seamer, a slider, a sinker, a curveball, a changeup, and a sweeper. Batters are hitting just .279 against his four-seamer. Also .226 against the slider as well. All right, let's put this up. Oh, we got to wait till we get the first pitch underway. Braves did win last night. Oh, yes, we covered that. That was fun. We did a MLB Strike Zone version of baseball last night. And then after that was done, we went to the Giants game. And then the Giants, after they were done, we finished out the rest of the night with the Dodgers. So that was cool. All right, so Trey Turner's going to be batting in the leadoff spot now for the Phillies. Phillies are in their gray tops, gray bottoms. And the first pitch, here it is, swing and a miss on a fastball right down the pike. Mazur is 24 years old. 0-1 pitch. It's up high for a ball. He played with the Padres last year, started in all 8 games that he pitched in. 1-1 to Turner. He fouls it back over towards the screen. Trey with 90 hits this year. That's 3rd in the National League. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. 1-2 pitch on the way. This one's flied out over towards straightaway center field. It'll be caught, though, for out number 1 by Dane Myers. On the defensive side of the diamond for the Fish, they have Wagaman over at first. At second, it's Xavier Edwards. At third, it's Connor Norby. And they got Jack Winkler over at short. The catcher's Augustin Ramirez. Pitcher is Mazur. And then out in left field as the pitch is up high for a ball. In left field, it's Javier Sonoja. Center fielder is Dane Myers. The right fielder is Heriberto Hernandez. 1-0 to Schwarber. That pitch is way up high for ball 2. Rockies and Nationals currently are in a delay, and the Red Sox just finished their game. They beat the Mariners 3-1. 2-0 pitch to Schwarber, and this one's popped up and fouled over towards the third base side and out of play. Red Sox ended up taking 2 of 3 against the Mariners. They shut them out in the first game, then got shut out in last night's game, then won 3-1 this afternoon. 2-1 pitch, fouled off. And that'll make the count now 2-2. Who you guys rooting for? Let us know down below. Who are your standout players, too, for today's game? Adam Mazur will get the signs. He'll wind up. He'll fire. And he throws a curveball in the dirt. JJ with the beard trim. Looks nice. Thanks so much, Fitzy. Fitzy covered the Sox game today. And you can go follow him because he covers the Red Sox and does a tremendous job. My guy. Love you, man. The payoff pitch to Schwarber, swing and a miss. He was guessing on a curveball that was on the outside corner. And the former Red Sox strikes out, speaking of Red Sox. I think he was, I don't know what he was thinking there. 2 outs. Nobody on, and Alec Bohm is up at the plate, and he takes a strike all the way. The lawns are too wet to cut, but JJ's hair was not. 0-1 pitch to Bohm. There's a high fly ball hit out towards deep left center field, going back over towards the track, and not being able to catch it will be Javier Sonoja. And going over to second base is Alec Bohm. Sonoja actually tried to go over towards the wall, and he just was not able to make the catch. That was a tough angle. It was a tough angle for him. It was a good piece of hitting by Alec Bohm. I thought maybe that had a chance to go on out. It went all the way towards the warning track, and Sonoja just could not catch it in front of that wall. Ryan says that was wild. That was fun. Here's Nick Castellanos, and the pitch. This one's grounded over towards shortstop. It's picked up, and the throw across the diamond is in time by Jack Winkler. So, no runs, just a 2-out double by Bohm. That's all she wrote in the top of the first. We're going to the bottom of the first. I think on Sunday what we're going to do is we're going to do, they call it MLB Strike Zone, which is like the NFL's version of Red Zone. I think we're going to do that on Sunday. And then that'll lead us into the Sunday night baseball game. I think that'll be kind of cool, you know? Unfortunately, the matchups aren't as good this weekend, or don't look as good on paper like the way that everything worked out last night was awesome. You know, you had the Dodgers taking on the Padres. You had, like, there's a rivalry there. You had the Giants with their big new addition making his Giants debut against Cleveland. And then you had an awesome comeback with the Mets and the Braves game. Like, the games last night were awesome. What's going on? Yes, we did. Only reason we didn't shut out the Mariners today was because of a wild pitch on the second, says Fitzy. What's up? The man known as Fitzy sent me here. JC, you are the man. You really are. Appreciate you. Standout players, anyone but Stott. Trey Turner to get 2 or more hits. To get 2 more hits. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to say my standout player today, I'm going with Alec Bohm. I've been tough on the guy, but I'm going to go with him as my player of the game. Edwards will lead it off for Miami. He's hitting .295 this year. He's had an awesome year. Agustin Ramirez, he's also had a very good year, too. He'll be batting second. Otto Lopez third. Heriberto Hernandez fourth. Fifth is Wagaman. That's Myers batting sixth. Norby seventh. Winkler 8. Sonoja 9. And Ranger Suarez is on the hill for the Philadelphia Phillies. And he kicks, delivers, and throws a sinker that's low. Thanks, Randy. 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's flied out over towards right field. Castellanos is there, and he'll make the catch. Hit that thumbs up button, folks, and hit that subscribe button as well. This is the 9th start of the season for Ranger Suarez. 50 innings of work, a 2.32 earned run average. And Agustin Ramirez stares at strike 1 at the knees. This guy has a lot of pop in the bat. He's first amongst all rookies in homers with 10. 0-1 pitch, fouled away. Tonight you got the Halos taking on the Yankees at 7:05. At the Diamondbacks playing the Jays at 7:07. Orioles play the Rays at 7:35. The Royals are in Texas at 8:05 at Globe Life Field. The pitch, swing and a miss. Out number 2 of the inning. So 2 up, 2 down. Cassie said Rob is the manager. Yeah, I read the quote yesterday, I thought. Maybe you didn't hear it. But yeah, he said Rob is the manager. That was part of his quote. The pitch is taken down for a ball. One up pitch. It's taken down for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch is taken on the outside corner for a strike. You know, the one thing I find weird is that people have said for so long, actually, you know what? We're going to save this for another inning. That's what we're going to do. I'll tease it. 2-1. That's taken outside and low for ball 3. Phillies defense, I didn't get to talk about this. It's JT catching. Suarez on the mound. You got Bohm at first. At third base, it's Sosa. 3-1 pitch is taken all the way for strike 2. At second base, it's Stott. Shortstop is Turner. And then the outfield, you got Casti in right, Kepler in left, and Marsh in center. Ranger with the payoff pitch. It's fouled away. They'll find the seats. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know what your final score predictions are down below. If I don't get to your chat, I apologize. There's a lot of people typing. I got to call the game. And that's my number one job. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away from Otto Lopez. 7 pitches in this at-bat. 2 of them have been fouled off. Lopez 6 for his last 26. He grounds the next pitch over towards the first base side. It's a foul ball. Otto has struck out 31 times in 206 at-bats. He has 26 runs scored, 6 homers, 7 doubles, and 25 RBI. We're in the bottom of the first. There's 2 away, nobody on. Suarez comes set again, kicks, deals, and the pitch is outside for ball 4. The ball also got by JT, and it went in between the netting right behind the backstop. He just gave it to a little kid. Nice. So a 2-out walk to Otto Lopez, and Heriberto Hernandez is due up. Hernandez, 6 feet tall, 195 pounds, right-handed hitter. Takes strike 1. It's a sinker. Marlins are 29-42. They're 15 games behind the Mets in the NL East standings and are tied in winning percentage with the Nationals. Pitch on the way. It's now 1 ball with 1 strike. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It was on a cutter. Rangers 5-1 at Lone Depot Park. And then his 46 innings is a 1.17 ERA.
If the Phils lose Schwarbs to give broken down Harper the DH, then that's DEI.
Thank you so much. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout, and we're going to the top of the 2nd inning. So no score out in Miami. And the Marlins are coming up. I'm with you. I like Kyle Schwarber. I know that you're going to have to pay him, but I don't know what else you do. Can't let him go. Can't let him go. I understand that's a lot to pay for a DH, but you're stuck. You're absolutely stuck. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe, folks. Thanks so much for the $5 super chat too, Jack. Really appreciate it. Stott is Harper's little buddy. Well, Stott was his roommate. They were both from Las Vegas, you know. So, yeah. I didn't wake up, but I don't know if it's a migraine or what. But it hurts a little bit to look at chat right now. Bullpen must be coming in early if the Marlins are going to score 15 runs. Guys, hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button as well. Appreciate you all for being on here. Mazur's on the hill. Top of the second. And the pitch. It's taken down for a ball. And so it's 1 ball, no strikes to Max Kepler. Uncle Phil's about to score. 1-0 pitch. It's outside for ball 2. Changeup. Mazur was the 12th ranked prospect for the Marlins. Made his debut last year with the Padres. June 4th was the date. Pitch is taken outside for ball 3. 3-0 pitch on the way. It's up high for ball 4. And a 4-pitch walk to Max Kepler. And JT Realmuto is coming up to the plate. We got you, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know. I just started to have issues with my eyes. Weird. So Mazur can't find the zone as it's taken up high for a ball. This is JT who's up to bat, hitting .242 in 60 total games. One-0 pitch. It's up high for ball 2. So the count is now 2-0. Pitch on the way, and that is called a strike on the upper third of the zone. Two on delivery. This one is fouled off. We have 149 people tuning on in. Again, appreciate each and every one of you for being on here. JT is up at the plate, and the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes. There's 1 out. There he says, my eyes. Like literally, my eyes. I'm not even choking. Maybe I'll turn off a light. That'll help. The pitch. It's taken for a strike. This is Bryson Stott up at the plate. Stott takes the 0-1 outside for a ball. My guy JJ with the fresh cut. Thanks, yeah. Told you we were going to get the cut. I told you. 1-1 pitch. Fouled off over towards the third base side and out of play. So it's Turner, Schwarber, Bohm, Castellanos, Kepler, Realmuto, Stott, Sosa, and Marsh. Third base line is wide open. 1-2 pitch. It's up high for ball 2. Thanks for being here. No, I know it was a SpongeBob reference. My eyes. My eyes. My eyes. 2-2 pitch. It's taken down and in for ball 3. Sosa waits on deck. 3-2 on the way, swing and a miss. And there is strike 3. There's another strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts for the Phillies. Actually foul-tipped it into the glove. Stott and his uppercut swing are killing you. Yeah. The pitch is taken for a ball. This is a Mundo Sosa who's up at the plate. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. So that'll make the count now 1-1. And the pitch, this one's grounded over to third. Norby has it, throws it on the run over to first, and Sosa's just out. He hustled, just could not get there in time. And we're going to the bottom of the second inning. Be right back in just a few moments. All right. Here we go. The first pitch in this at-bat is taken for a called strike to Eric Wagaman. The 0-1 pitch is down for a ball. So the count is 1-1. I think I have a migraine. 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped over towards the first base side. Suarez has it, throws it over to first. It's in time for out number 1. Usually, like, I don't usually get them, but is that like, do migraines happen when you stare at blue light for a while? Or stare like at a screen for a while? Because it literally just started. The pitch is in there for a strike to Dane Myers. 0-1. That's outside for a ball. Suarez kicks, delivers. This one's lined foul. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit the bell icons. I pushed the like button for your haircut. Thank you. What's up, Jocelyn? How are you? 1-2 pitch. And that is taken on the inside corner for a called strike 3. Is it a migraine or just a regular headache? My head doesn't really hurt. That's why I'm asking, like, do you usually get, from staring at blue light really long, do you usually get a migraine? My head doesn't really hurt. It's just my eyes are a little foggy. The pitch is taken outside for a ball. Like, it hurts a little bit to, like, look at chat. 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a called strike. Ranger kicks and delivers. Throws it in there for strike 2. Jocelyn, where are you tuning in from? One-two pitch. It's taken down for ball 2. You should ignore us. They will behave. What's up, Moneyline Milo? 2-2 pitch. And this one's fouled off by Norby. Ugh. Two-two pitch on the way, and that's taken down for ball 3. Did you guys recognize me? Did you think like, oh shit, oh shoot, I'm on the wrong channel? I almost cursed. 3-2 on the way. That's taken for ball 4, even though it should have been a called strike 3. Regardless, there's a 2-out walk allowed by Ranger Suarez. Sensitivity to light, yeah. I have a migraine. Beautiful. I have to say, the chat. What's up? What did you say? The pitch fouled away. I like the haircut. I missed the beard. It'll be back. Don't worry. Oh, 1 pitch. Fouled or swung on and missed. I have to say, the chat loves your hair. It's beginning to grow on me as well. Thanks. It's pronounced Milo. Got you. Apologies. 0-2 pitch. That's up high for a ball. Yeah, we'll drink up. After this break, I'll go get some more water. Toss back to first, and Norby gets back in there in time. We need 31 more subs for us to get 6,100. Suarez kicks, fires the pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. We're heading to the 3rd inning. No score out at Lone Depot Park. All right, here's Brandon Marsh, and the first pitch is lifted out over towards deep right center field. That's going back over towards the track, and it is caught in front of the wall by Myers. And so one away. What's up? You can find a lemon, squeeze it in half, or a whole lemon in the water. It'll help. Good to know. Thanks, chat. The pitch. That's taken down for a ball. I have been looking at a lot of screens. I guess that my eyes have screen fatigue. I just made that up. And salt. I don't really like salt water. 2-0 pitch. It's on the outside corner for a strike. Two balls, one strike. The pitch to Turner. He'll ground this one over to third, and the throw to first in time. As Diaz calls him out at first base. Dude, the fact that I know these umpires now and I don't even have to look down says a lot. It really does. Pink salt. That'll bring up Kyle Schwarber to the plate. And he takes a fastball at 96 on the inside corner. So it's an 0-1 count to Kyle. And the 0-1 is fouled away. Oh, 2 pitch to Schwarber, and he sends this one out to deep right field. It's playable, though. And there to make the grab is Hernandez. We're going to the bottom of the third. All right, no runs, no hits, and a 1-2-3 inning for the Marlins. All right. So Nozier's up. Ranger is back out there on the hill. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch. This one's grounded towards the left side of the mound. Suarez has it, throws it over to first. It's in time for out number 1. Ooh. Did a good job at hustling over towards that ball. He just threw it over to first. Made an excellent play. One out, bottom of the third. And Suarez kicks again, delivers, and this one is grounded towards the left side of the mound again. Suarez gets up, gets to it, throws it over to first. It's way up high, and it goes out to right field. Castellanos does get over to it, and heading on over to second base is Xavier Edwards. That was not a good play by Ranger. Probably should have just held on to the ball that time. Ran on over to get it. Threw it over to first, and again, just no chance that Bohm was going to get over to it. The throw was way up high. So they call it a hit and an E1, and a mistake on Suarez. Thanks, Sam. Appreciate you. Pitch. That's down and in for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Foul ball. We got a good night's sleep last night. We did. And all of a sudden, I was literally fine throughout the whole day. And all of a sudden, like literally just in the first inning, just got a migraine. A good old migraine. Everything is foggy. I'm drinking up. 1-1 pitch. This one's flied out towards deep left center field. Marsh is going back towards the track, and he will make the catch. And the second out is recorded. It's not like foggy, but like I can see. But you squint the eyes a little bit. So if I'm not looking at chat as much, you know why. It hurt. You guys make my eyes hurt. Two outs, bottom of the third. And Otto Lopez is up. And he takes a ball. But we're battling through. Guess what? Athletes deal with the flu. Yet they'll still play. Or they'll, maybe not the flu, but, you know, they'll have fevers. Doesn't matter what's going on. You got to do your job. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. But I might be taking some more breaks. It's natural. One pitch. This one's popped up towards the first base side. Bohm has it. Throws it over to first. In time for out number 3. No runs, just a 2-out double. Or sorry, a bunt, a single over towards the left side of the mound. And then a bad throw by Ranger. All right, be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're going to the top of the fourth. No score between the Phillies and the Marlins. Appreciate you all for being on here. Six 610-314-0844. That's how you text on into the hotline. Mazur comes set, delivers, and it's up high for a ball. Good thing about this is that the TV is actually really, really close. So it's not like the one up here where I'm just looking into the distance. 1-0 pitch to Bohm. Line drive, base hit out to left center field. And the center fielder gets over to it. And Bohm gets on with a leadoff single. I got a hangover, JJ. Rough one last night. I slept for like 10 hours. I really did. Like, I kid you not. I slept for 10 hours. I was well rested. I was fine. Probably just a little bit dehydrated. Pitch to Casty, and this one's lined out towards center field, and that is caught on a diving catch by Myers. And he robs Castellanos on a base hit. He had a really good catch there. And Bohm also got doubled up on the play. He did. They didn't show him throw back over to first. What's going on? Myers caught it. That was caught. Was he doubled up at first? That was terrible coverage. Bohm was going back to the dugout, and now they don't show him there. Yeah, he got doubled up. Bohm is out. There's Max Kepler up at first. Kepler takes the 0-1. It's in there for strike two. What the heck just happened? They still are seeing a runner on at first. Did Casty pass Bohm? 0-2 pitch. It's going to get away. Yeah, so Casty is over at first base. What the heck? Now he's over at second on the wild pitch. One, two, and that's outside. See, somebody else just tweeted this out. What the hell? Alex should be on base, not Nick. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nonetheless, Casty's over at second. Two, and that's up high for ball 3. Did anybody else see that? Bohm was over at first. And then Casty lined out. So why is Casty over at... Why was Casty still on? I can't find an answer. 3-2 to Kepler, and he sends this one out to deep right field. It's a foul ball. Anybody? Casty on base deserves to be on base. What was the scoring? 3-2 pitch. It's fouled off. Regardless if Dane Myers made the catch on Nick Castellanos' line drive, the umpires treated the play wrong. Indecision on the call allowed the Marlins to get Alec Bohm out at second base, whether he likely would have reached safely if it were called a single. The pitch. And it's taken down for ball 4. He hit into a fielder's choice ground out. It wasn't a ground out. He lined out to center field. It was ruled as trapped. Got you.
The ball was ruled as trapped. B. Bohm forced at second.
Got you. They ruled it as a trap ball, and so he is... That's why he was out. Thank you. Here's JT with 2 runners on, 1 out in the pitch. This one's lined out to left field. It's a base hit. Castellanos is rounding third. He's going to come on home. The throw is not in time, and the Phillies take the lead. 1-0 Philadelphia. There we go. Good swing. Bryson Stott in the pitch on the way. Fly ball hit out over towards deep right center field. That's going back over towards the track, and it is gone! Bryson Stott with a 3-run homer. I saw that clearly. Okay. There we go. Let's go. Cool. Music's not working today. That's fine. 4-0 Phils. Top of the 4th. The pitch is in there for a strike. Ring the bell if it doesn't hurt. 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Check Stott's bat. It might be a torpedo. all that talk that Jack did. Terrible uppercut swing. I'm tired of watching Stott bat. The pitch. Ground ball. It's hit over to second base. And it wasn't just Jack. It's me too. It's me too. Throw over to first was in time, and there's out number 2. Draw test Stott. That gives Stott another 2 months. I'm telling you, like, Jack, you had to have been like one of those guys that like yells behind the plate and just like talks trash to somebody. I feel like that's solely you. 0-1 pitch, and it's outside for a ball. It has to be you. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brandon Marsh. And the pitch, it's high for ball 2. They call that a strike. They call it a strike. The 1-2 is up high. Two-two pitch. It's taken down for ball 3. We're going to go take some medicine after this inning is done. Did you see his swing was leveled out that time? From what I saw, even though it's a little bit foggy on my end, yes. Yes. I did see that. 3-2. This one's fouled away over towards the first base side. Nice catch by that fan. 3-2 on the way. It's outside for ball 4. And Mazur wanted the call there. I wasn't going to get it. So we have a timeout taken on the mound here. And the pitching coach is going to have a conversation. Stott still stinks. Ace Bailey, no matter what. Bro, that's crazy. You come onto a baseball stream and already are talking Sixers. What's up? What's up, man? Even a blind squirrel finds the nut occasionally. Well, I'll tell you this. Bryson Stott, no matter what it is, I mean, he does destroy the Marlins. He does. It's called Hot Peach Turmeric Ginger Tea. Always works. The pitch is taken for a ball. Guys are funny. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugh. Mazur Lazur. Is that like Major Laser? Mazur Bonjour. 1-1. It's taken down for ball 2. Turning off all the lights and stepping away from all device screens. Yeah, I should definitely do that now. That'll be good. It would be healthy. 2-1 pitch. This one's grounded over to second base. It's going to be a tough play. The throw over to first is just in time, and we are going to step aside. But the Phillies do get 4 runs, including a big 3-run homer by Bryson Stott. We'll be right back. All right, 1-1 bottom of the fourth. 4-0 Phils. And an RBI single from JT. And a 3-run homer from Bryson Stott. 1-1 pitch. It's up high for ball 2. It's just funny. 2-1 pitch. It's up high for ball 3. Three to 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Stott is bad at turning the double play. Just get him off the team. Just get him off the team. Let him go. Get rid of Castellanos. Get rid of Stock. Get rid of everybody. 3-2. Fouled ball or fouled off. Not saying get rid of everybody. I'm just kidding about that. But I don't know who else you would get at second base. 3-2. This one's popped up over towards the first base side. There's one out. Stott also gets in the way on a lot of bloopers, scaring off the outfielders. But isn't it the outfielder's job to take charge? Why are we talking bad about Stott? I don't know. The pitch. It's outside for a ball. So the count is 1-0. This is Eric Wagaman who's up. One a pitch. It's outside for ball 2. Two a pitch. This one's grounded past Stott out to right field for a base hit. Wasn't going to get over there. Stott's not good at diving after balls either. That's a good poll question. That's a really good one. I'll put that on there. The pitch. This one's grounded over to short. The throw to second, there's 1. The throw to first, there's 2. I thought he couldn't turn a double play. Just did that there. All right, we're going to the top of the 5th. We'll be right back. Going to the top of the 5th. Stott is a great scrappy player with a good eye at the plate. I agree about the uppercut swing. I agree that he needs to be a better hitter. But overall, his defense is pretty good. That's what I disagree with. But I want to hear your thoughts. Stott has 2 more years of control. Boris is his agent. No way that they give him money to stay long term with those offensive stats, no matter how good his glove might be. 1-0 pitch. It's taken down for ball 2, but they try to see if he went around, and he did. The 1-1 pitch. It's down and in. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. And that is fouled off. That's what I'm saying, Larry. It's literally his job. That's not Stott's job. The 2-2 to Schwarber. It's way up high for ball 3. %19 of you think Stott is a bad second baseman. Three-two pitch, swing and a miss. There's out number 1. No spoilers in the chat. Just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that. Sometimes I forget. No spoilers, folks. One out, top of the 5th. And Bohm is up. The pitch to Alec. This one's flat out towards right field. It's looking foul and out of play. We have 30 votes. 83% of you say that Stott's a good second baseman. 0-1. This one's grounded over to short. The throw over to first is low, and Wagaman can't dig it out. And Bohm gets on. It's an E6. Here's the pitch to Casty, and he hits this one out over to deep right field. It's going to be over towards the track, and it's caught by Hernandez for out number 2. %19 of you don't watch baseball. What's baseball? What'd you guys do during the pandemic without any sports? The pitch is taken for a ball. Kepler's up. 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. 2023 is very old news. It was just 2 years ago. One. It's on the outside corner for strike 2. That's right, Larry. They're not watching. They're tuning on in. They can't see what's going on. I didn't like life, but I did stay at the same hotel that the NBA players were staying at, JJ. Really? Wow. 1-2 pitch. This one is ripped foul. So that was after well, I'm talking about shutdown. Like, you didn't get to consume sports, so what did you guys do during that time? But that's wild, though. 1-2 pitch. It's down for ball 2. I'm a gamer, JJ, so I've been training for the pandemic my entire life, says Lou. I feel like a lot of you guys, I don't know, I feel like we have a lot of gamers on here. So you probably know a lot of the streamers. I've been keeping up with them. 2-2 pitch. This one's flied out over towards right field. And the catch will be made by Hernandez. And we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Phillies still lead 4-0. Who's your favorite gamer? Who's your favorite gamer? I love listening to JJ's play-by-play. I'm starting to feel better. While out on my everyday stroll with the dogs to keep up with the game when I can't watch. What kind of dogs? I gotta hear all about the dogs now. My favorite streamer? My favorite streamer? I mean, there's a couple that I like. I like Cinna. I like Valkyrie. I'm getting into Agent. Agent's cool. My man was a 2K grinder. Game Tech reviews, okay. Mr. Softy's here. He's not a gamer. Actually, wait. Is Mr. Softy a YouTuber? Maybe he is, or she is. Hi, JJ. I really like your new background with all the different teams and the logos. Oh, thank you. I forgot that I didn't change that. I actually forgot I didn't change it. Nobody else told me. You're the first one to notice. Stott has a negative WAR rating. Enough said. All right. So then the Phillies should just DFA him. Just get rid of Bryson Stott. Lab and a Psycho. My favorite gamer is Elfpire Eva. Language is a little bit, but it's fun. But she's funny. Maya, Maya's not a gamer, but she's another streamer. I'm just thinking of other streamers. I know the people you said, JJ. I just don't follow them. How about Ninja? One ball, no strikes. Bottom of the 5th. Connor Norby. It's in there for a strike. I'm a gamer and a streamer. Yeah. Starkey, you're a good streamer. 1-1. That's taken down for a ball. And you're also a very good gamer, too. 2-1 pitch. This one's lifted out to deep center field. Marsh goes back over towards the track. Runs out of room. It's gone. Connor Norby, it's a solo homer. 415 feet. Out to dead center field. And the Marlins get one back. My migraine's actually getting better. I didn't want to jinx it. Do you watch iShow Speed? I do watch iShow Speed. My man travels all the time. Tiny Tino? I am not familiar with. The pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. This one's grounded over to short. Turner picks it up, throws it over to first. It's in time for out number 1. Suarez with 63 pitches. Where's John at? He's probably riding. He calls Big Bird his truck. So 1 gone in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch is taken down. Just 2 terrier mixes that I rescued this puppies, Lax and Gracie. Cool. Very, very cool. One ball, 1 strike. Suarez kicks, delivers. It's taken down for ball 2. He's speaking facts. Scott is speaking facts. 2-1 pitch. It's flied out over towards right field. Cassie's there, makes the catch, and there's the second out. JC says, am I the only Marlins fan here? Dude, I'm happy you're here. Usually, like, when I'm feeling better, I'll give stats on other teams. Or the teams that we're playing. Just not really doing it as much tonight because I don't really want to look at the blue light. Even though I'm looking at chat and I'm looking at the screen, that's a lot of blue light for me. So I feel bad that I'm not really being as quote-unquote fair. You know? This pitch is bunted foul. Xavier Edwards is up. Edwards has 12 stolen bases this year. What's it going to take for us to get Xavier Edwards? Or Heriberto Hernandez. I'll take either one of those guys. 0-1. Strike 2. The 0-2 on the way. Fouled off. JJ, can we talk about Juan Soto? Dude, he was asleep at the wheel last night. Dancing off of first base. Didn't think that the ball was going to be caught. Didn't look back. Cost his team. Oh, 2 pitch on the way, and there's a called strike 3 on the inside corner. And Edwards argues with Austin Jones. We're going to the top of the 6th. Phillies lead at 4-1. Top of the 6th comes JT Realmuto. Pitch that he takes is inside for a ball. Phillies have won 291 games against the Marlins, and they've lost 244 times. The pitch, now it's a 1-1 count. So they played each other 535 times. One, fouled away. On the road, they're actually 129 and 140. So there are 11 games under 500 on the road against the Marlins. Kind of makes sense, I guess. 1-2. This one's flied out over towards center field. Myers is there. Makes the catch in front of the track. There's one out. Last year they went 8-7, or 7-6 that is, against the Marlins. And this might be old news, Jack, but in 2023 they were 8-7 against the Marlins. I just had to mess with you. The pitch is taken down for a ball. One-0 pitch. It's in there for a strike. I will never forget Dan Uggla's walk-off grand slam against us. I just had to get that bad memory out of my mouth. 1-1 pitch. That's inside and low for ball 2. Or what was it, like that time in 2020 where we had like a 6-0 lead in the first inning and then we just blew it? Whatever the heck that was. You guys have played this tough over the years. 2-1. That's down for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch on the way. That's on the upper tier of the zone for strike 2. So the count is full to start. The 3-2 on the way. It's inside and low for ball 4, and Stock gets on with a 1-out walk. There we go. It's probably this guy's last inning. Mazur still on the hill. And by the way, Edmundo Sosa is up at the plate now. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a pair of groundouts. And he swings and misses at the slider. Orioles lead at 4-0 in the top of the second. Oh, 1 pitch. It's on the outside corner for strike 2. What do you guys think about doing like an around the horn MLB like strike zone type of a thing?
Marlins
0-2,
won World
swing and a
Series
miss.
In 4th year of existence took Phillies almost 100 years.
Marlins won World Series in 4th year of existence. Took the Phillies almost 100 years. Yeah, I remember you said that too. I do remember you saying that. 0-2 is swung on and missed by Edmundo Sosa. And there's out number 2. As always, my friend, thank you very much for your contributions. The pitch swung on and missed. I will tell you, like, your contributions, guys, like, they are definitely used well. Even though it doesn't look like it now on stream. Off stream, like, this stuff pays for streaming services. Like, it's a lot. So, I'm just saying that even if you don't see changes, there are changes. I have to pay for these subscriptions for watching these games on MLB TV. Not the Phillies, but just the other games. 1-1. This one's grounded over to second base. The throw over to first. Marsh beats it out. And Brandon Marsh hustles. And we have an infield single with 2 outs. There we go. It really does go to more stuff, so I appreciate it. Keith McCary, apparently I'm the only fan left in the country. Hey, dude, you're on a dying hill, but guess what? You're there. And you know what? A World Series for you would mean the world. Call to the bullpen for the Marlins, and they'll be back. I don't know if you've ever seen Avatar, but that's like when Corch, like every one of the people trying to take down, whatchamacallit, dies, and he's the only one that's left, and I give him credit for, standing up for himself. How do you think JJ paid for that pay cut? I will low-key say this. I did put that as a business expense. Yeah. I did. Because guess what? I show this off every day. So, you can see it. And, yeah. I did. I won't hide that. I put that off as a business expense. I did. Gotcha. Edward stinks. Can't even get that play. Yeah, no, he should be DFA'd, Denbrew. He should be. The Marlins should just let him go. That play literally said everything about him. I don't know who would want him. And you still look beautiful, JJ. Aww. Thanks, guys. Top of the 6th. Phillies are up 4-1. And the pitch to Turner. It's going to bounce away from the catcher, but not too far away. It was outside and low. Thanks for that, Starkey. Lake Bakar is pitching. And he throws the 1-0 outside for ball 2. Business expenses, meatloaf, haircuts. Mom, the meatloaf. We're doing it live. 2-0 pitch. It's outside and low for ball 3. Problem with the Phillies is stupid money. But I thought you said the other day that they don't pay, that they're not willing to spend. 3-0 pitch. And what should have been called strike 1 is called ball 4 anyways. So that's going to put Stott at third, Marsh at second, Turner at first, and the big fella's coming up. Bases are loaded. Nowhere to put Schwarber. Here's the first pitch to Kyle. Swing and a miss. Look up stupid money and you will find Aaron Nola. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Oh, 1 to Schwarber. Foul ball. Let's go back to a time machine, though. I'm just curious. At the time when Aaron Nola had a club option, if you were the Phillies, would you have signed him? 0-2 pitch. This one's flied out towards left field. Sanoja's there, makes the catch. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. All right. Ramirez, Lopez, and Hernandez are coming up. That's it, Kyle. You're off the team. You're fired. You're fired. By stupid, it means bad contracts. I understand. I get like what you're saying. I'm just raising the question. I'm just simply raising the question. I'm not accusing you. Because I agree. I thought that it was an expensive deal at the time. But would you have paid Aaron Nola? Period. Jack says no. You probably would have traded him, Nola. But what am I talking about? This whole conversation, that's all old news. They signed him in, 2023? That was a long time ago. So, that was a while ago, so it doesn't really matter now. What's the LOB count? The lob count? Lob. Phillies lobbed it on inside to Chris Paul. Nola hangs his fastball. Did good during the postseason. He had a lot of postseason success. 12 left on base. Thanks. 12 left on base. Whew. What are we in the bottom of the 6th? Ranger kicks and delivers. Pitch taken on the outside corner for a strike. Yeah, no, Juan Soto, that was smart money. It's a lot of money. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. It's grounded over towards the right side of the mound. Knocked down by Ranger. Throw over to first in time. Come on, crowd. Let's get loud. That sounded so sarcastic. Kyle, it's homer time. Oh, I made it sound sarcastic. The comment wasn't sarcastic. One out and the pitch. It's in there for strike 1 to Otto Lopez. Looking sharp. JJ headed to the bank on July 6th with the wife. Reds, right? Right? They play the Reds. 0-1. It's in there for strike 2. Those are like all day games, if I remember correctly. Oh, 2. This one's fouled off. If we're talking about now, Aaron Nola is not better than anybody in the rotation right now. As of now. He's had a down year. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is inside for a ball. 1-2 pitch from Ranger. It's inside for ball 2. Ranger has 78 pitches. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And 6 strikeouts for Suarez. But you never know. Nola can still come on in and pitch a gem still. I hope he can. I don't. I haven't seen any. I don't really think I've seen any gems from Nola this year. Maybe one. The pitch, swing and a miss. I have faith. It's good. 0-1 pitch is grounded foul. That's an 0-2 count. I mean, I like Nola. I think that Aaron Nola has been... I think that the fan base is way too hard on him. He's like the most polarizing player. This year, though, he's not been good. He's not been good this year. All right, I think we're going to end this poll question. 84% of you say that Stott's a good second baseman. Sign Nola and let Ranger go. Typical Phillies. Well, and at the time, the Phillies let go of Nola. And if they didn't pay him, and he does well on another team, then you're going to say, guess what? The Phillies should have signed him. No balls, 2 strikes, and the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. We're going to the top of the 7th. Poll results are surprisingly slightly above average for second basemen. I guess so. We're going to the 7th. Be right back. Oh. Going to the top of the 7th. That's actually better. The pitch is taken for a ball. That's a lot better. I always thought night mode was darker, but no. That's a vibe. Night mode on here is a vibe. Yo, let's like turn off the lights. Oh wait, no, we can't do that because then that affects this lighting. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, swing and a miss. I bet a lot of teams would love to have Nola or Ranger. I'm with you. None would take Nola over Ranger. Not now. Not right now. But as the 1-2 pitch is taken outside for ball 2. But that could change by the end of the year. Two, fouled away. Stott's a better defensive player than Utley. Oof. You might be right. 2-2. It's up high for ball 3. Three, 2. That's inside for ball 4. And Bohm takes it and gets on with a walk. What does Gemini say? Is Chase Utley a better defensive player than Stott? Here's the pitch. This one's flat out towards left center field. That's going to hit off the top of the PNC Bank sign. Bohm's rounding third. He'll come on in to... He'll be held up, over at third base as the throw is cut off. And Nick Castellanos gets on with a double. Okay. Is Chase Utley a good defender? Let's see what Gemini says. Gemini says yes. Chase Utley was widely regarded as an excellent defensive second baseman, even though he never won a Gold Glove. Pitch is taken outside for a ball. So Kepler's up at the plate. And the 1-0 pitch is grounded foul over towards the first base side. Don't forget to like and subscribe. According to Google AI, Chase Utley was considered a superb fielder and the best defensive second baseman among his peers during his career, based on advanced fielding metrics. Stats measured that. 1-1. And that's foul. And that's swung on and missed. Named my son Chase after Utley. Really? That's cool. The 1-2. This one's fouled off. Sandberg won 9 Gold Gloves. Yeah, but was he really a good defensive player? I'm kidding. Was he really a good defensive player? Was the competition better back then? I'm kidding. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 7th, 2 runners in scoring position. And Kepler steps out of the box. Two pitch to Max. It's chopped foul. Oh, actually, if I put the night mode on, that changes the scoreboard. At least on my end. 2-2. It's outside for ball 3. Utley was the best at taking hit by pitches. It's because he leaned on in. According to Larry, Utley was terrific at turning the double play. Had a good arm, but not special. Was prone to booting, routing grounders, especially when moving laterally. The pitch, this one's grounded over to first base. The tag to first, there's one. And they'll throw it on over to second, and Casty's going to get caught into a rundown just like that. And there's out number 2. Good job. Good job. Good job, Nick. That's how you get benched. He thought that Bohm was going to go. And Bohm stayed over at third base. Bohm wasn't going to go. Why are you dancing off of second base like that? Oh, Nick should have gotten benched. There you go. Rob's talking to him now. Pitch is in there for a strike. They had the camera right on Rob. 0-1, swing and a miss. That was awful. Oh, 2. Swing and a miss. And we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Stretch time. Topper is sad these days, man. Okay. I didn't forget. And we're going to do it in the next inning, okay? But this is what I wanted to bring up. Okay? I really want to hear your thoughts on this. I wanted to put this in the poll. Okay. Ready for this? Answer this poll question. I thought Broads actually brought up a good point last night. You know, Phillies fans, for a while, have been very critical of Rob Thompson not benching guys. Last night, he did bench Castellanos. And people came onto my chat, and they were like, why would you do that? A lot of times over the years, we've said that Rob doesn't do it, and all of a sudden he does it. And people still aren't happy about that. And I want to know what your thoughts are. Whether you thought that was the right move, or whether you thought it wasn't the right move. Hardcore says we need more info. The pitch is in there for a strike. The ball is 1 strike, and the pitch is up high for a ball. Eric Wagaman is up at the plate. 1-1, and that's outside. I'll tell you this. I'll put it to you in this perspective, okay? I play basketball for my coach, right? 2-1. This one's lined out to left field for a base hit. And Kepler plays it on a hop, throws it on in. Wagaman gets on with a single. I work out with Coach on Tuesdays and Thursdays. He actually volunteers his time, and he helps me. Okay. I play on the courts afterwards. If I'm late, I'm not playing. That's on his time. I don't disrespect Coach like that. I don't do that. So if a player disrespects Coach, I understand. The pitch. This one's flat out towards right field. It's going to be caught for an out. Did you know Will Chamberlain holds more NBA records than the rest of the NBA combined? The pitch. This one's flat out to left. Kepler makes the catch.
Than the rest of the NBA
and there's out number 2. Maybe I should take the voice stuff off because it's a little bit distracting whenever there's a play. And I love reading my super chats, but I think I should just disable it. Two outs, bottom of the 7th. Jack Winkler is up at the plate. Thanks so much for the $5 super chat, Jack. I did know that. I did. If I ever disrespect a coach, he's benching me, and I'm not playing. One-0 pitch. It's outside for ball 2. Jalen Hurts calms his coach down all the time. Should Hurts be benched? Some coaches, like our Phillies coach, is soft. Two-one pitch. Swing and a miss. Calms his coach down. Calms his coach down. I'm confused about that comment. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch from Ranger. Check swing. He did not go. And the count's now 3-2. Ranger does have 93 pitches. Payoff pitch. This one's flat out over towards right field. Castellanos on the run, and he can't make the catch. And the at-bat will continue. Pathetic. Oh, against the Chiefs. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And there's out number 3. All right, we're going to the top of the 8th. Hurts literally pushed Sirianni's arm down when he was mocking the crowd. Yeah. Sometimes coaches lose their cool. That's human. Guess what? I've seen, I'm not, trying to excuse him here, but I've seen guys like Bobby Cox or Lou Piniella, right? Like, they get heated and somebody holds them back, like maybe a bench coach or whatever, or sorry, like a first base coach or whatever it is. Somebody holds them back because they're hot, because they're fuming. And so, or a player might do that some of the time, because guess what? That player, because the coach loses the cool. You get heated in the moment. It's natural for tensions to get high sometimes, you know? But I don't know. Maybe what I'm saying does not make sense. I can't really stand up for myself today. I'm just wondering. I'm getting a little bit distracted. Players versus coach drama is always silly, especially when no one knows exactly what happens. But then at the same time, right? We can say, my mind just went blank. My mind literally just went blank. Guys, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. We're going to the top of the 8th. Phillies lead at 4-1. Lou was nuts. It was. The pitch is in there for a strike. Orion's warming up in the pen, and he'll pitch the bottom of the 8th. Oh, one is in there for strike 2. Oh, 2 pitch. That's outside for a ball. Bakar comes set and delivers. It's low and outside for ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. This one's grounded over towards the middle. And the throw over to first. It's going to get by the first baseman. It was a bad throw by Xavier Edwards. It was a tough play because he had to backhand it up the middle. But then the throw was just low. And the first baseman, the wagon man, couldn't dig it out. Actually went a little bit towards his left side. Now Edmundo Sosa's up, and he looks at a sweeper that's in there for a strike. Should Casty have gotten benched last night? 0-1, swing on the miss. The count's 0-2. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We have 124 likes. Let's get up to 200. Oh, 2 on the way. That's in there for a called strike 3, and Sosa goes down looking. I like these conversations in chat tonight. The pitch, swing and a miss. I like disagreeing with people. And I like hearing everybody's points. Even when I disagree. 0-1. It's up high and away for a ball. One pitch. And here it is, swing and a miss. Marsh today, 1 for 2. Got on with an infield single. The pitch is inside and low for ball 2. Bounced away from Ramirez. But not too far away. 2-2 is up high for ball 3. The throw to second base, and Stott is safe. Phillies don't run enough. They don't run enough. They don't play. They don't steal bases. I heard that too. Stott's been stealing a lot. 3-2 on the way and a called strike 3 at the knees. And Brandon Marsh goes down looking. So Marsh is down on strikes. And Trey Turner's up. Pitch to Turner. It's inside for a ball. It's 1 ball, no strikes. That was timed well.
My guess is if the Pillsbury Doughboy manager benched him, he must have really obliterated the line.
1-0 pitch. This one's grounded over towards the first base side. Wagaman has it and tags the bag. Oof. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Phillies lead at 4-1. I don't know what the Pillsbury Doughboy is. I'll have to look up that reference. But you're right. It must have really obliterated the line. Yeah. I said it before, Jack. Rob doesn't bench guys. And for him to do that, he must have really done something wrong. Pillsbury Doughboy. I'm going to have to look up that reference. Oh. That's what the Pillsbury Doughboy is? Poppin' fresh? Huh. Wow. I didn't realize that. I had no clue. Means he's soft. No, I understand that. I get it. That's funny. That's funny. Pillsbury Doughboy. He's on the bacon products, yeah. He's their mascot for the Pillsbury Company. Ugh. Yeah. I needed to see it, but yeah. How about a legacy of mouthing off your boss in front of your coworkers for some minor slight and causing a controversy? Eagle out of camp. I love this back and forth. It's nice. Granddad, Grandpa, tell me about your baseball career. I would, son, but it was ruined 30 years ago when Coach benched me for calling him names. Ruined my legacy. It's okay, JJ. You were still young. Yes. Kyle Stowers is up. And he fouls off the first pitch. I know exactly who it is. The little guy. Stay puffed. 0-1. Fouled away. The Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man. Run. I always envisioned that mascot with like the gingerbread man from Shrek. You know? It's like being best friends. I never knew that that's what his name was. All those years. 1-2 pitch. It's low. Oh, I do want Rob fired. That's a different question. That's a different question. 2-2. That's up high for ball 3. I want Rob fired. I'm not telling you Rob's an angel. Heck no. 3-2 pitch on the way. That's a called strike 3 on the outside corner for Orion Kirkerink. Bonge, how's that hand? How's that hand? 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Don't scare me with that hand, my friend. Xavier Edwards is up. And the pitch is fouled off. JJ, I thought you wanted Rob fired. Keeping in pitchers too long, not making good decisions, not getting pitchers warmed up, make sure his players aren't taking PEDs. He's a bad exactly. Yes. But him benching Castellanos was a bad move? That's what if that's what you're saying, I disagree with that. Him benching Casty for him getting his feelings hurt? Okay? Just don't disrespect your coach. You don't do that. 0-1. It's grounded over towards the mound. The throw over to first is in time. JJ, I love the far middle left of your new background. Thanks. The middle left. I see what you're saying. Give him laps. Yeah, have him run suicides on the baseball field. Pitch is taken for a ball. Agustin Ramirez. 0 for 3. 1-0 pitch. It's down for ball 2. What's up, Sonic? 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. And the pitch is inside for ball 3. The migraine is feeling a lot better. It is. The water helped. And this nightlight really helped too. Thanks to Starkey. And old man Ferguson, I give you credit. Because you're the one that told me about drinking water. Michael, sorry I didn't take your advice about the lemon. Three balls, 1 strike. If Harper said whatever Casty said, would you think he should be benched? Absolutely. Absolutely. Three 1. That's in there for strike 2. You never disrespect. You never do that publicly. You never disrespect your manager. Even if your manager is not doing well, if you're not performing well, you're not performing well. 3-2 pitch. That's taken down for ball 4. And Orion allows a walk. I don't think Rob would have benched him. But me, I would have. Is what I'm saying. I don't think that Rob would have done it. Even though Nick has played 236 games in a row and, that's a veteran. I don't think that Harper would have gotten benched by Rob. I would have been shocked. But this kind of shocked me. One ball, no strikes. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs. And the 1-0 pitch, it's up high for ball 2. You come cursing at me and I'm your manager, I'm going to knock you out. I'm going to knock you out, bro. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Correct. If it was more so behind closed doors, that's different, yes. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch is fouled away. Two-two pitch. Swing and a miss. We're going to the top of the 9th. 4-1's the score. If I'm managing a team and my player disrespects me in public, I'll knock him out. I'll say, fight me, bro. Cassie should never have had that streak. I keep thinking that that's a steak. I could go for steak. Coach was pissed. Cassie turned a double play into a double into a triple because he didn't hustle. Remember that play? I remember that. I have a good memory with those types of things. I remember. Yup. If the streak means that much to Casty, he's more focused on himself than winning. JJ, how dare you take me out of the game? I could have passed Prince Fielder for playing the most games in a season. I could have tied him. Why'd you do that to me, man? You effing asshole. Bro, call me asshole one more time. Are you playing hard out there? You putting it all on the line for your team? I don't think so. Call me a-hole one more time. We're going to the top of the 9th. He'll have a great lesson to teach his son. Yeah. Tyler Phillips is going to pitch the 9th inning. JJ's swear jar is now accepting JJ's $2 donation. Bro, I'm gonna knock you out if you disrespect me in public. 1 ball, no strikes. I'm not saying you. I'm saying if I'm the manager and that's what I'm doing. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch is taken down for ball 2. The Kyle Schwarber is 0 for 4 tonight, by the way. 2-0. Making now 0 for 5 as he grounds over to first base. And the flip back over to Tyler Phillips is in plenty of time for out number 1. JJ's not playing. Reese jumped on a stream, and JJ benched her. I ain't playing, bro. Even if I'm doing like an inter-squad game or whatever, and if they're like, yo, I need you as a coach, you're going to listen to me. I'm going to try to help you get in the best shape of your life. If you disrespect me in public, bro, we're going to have problems. The pitch fouled away. Bohm is up, and the 0-1 is taken down for a ball. I think Cassidy generally hustles on the field. He's just so slow, it's hard to tell. One pitch. This one's grounded back up the middle for a base hit, and Bohm is now 3 for 4 today. So 1 out in the top of the 9th. JJ breaking his own rules. That's right. I just wanted to try to be funny. But I'm also serious, too. Bohm is having a good game. The pitch. That's taken for a ball. The 1-0 pitch to Cassidy. This one's grounded back up the middle. The shortstop to throw. The second not in time. Bohm hustled and beat it out. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Ran pretty fast there. Kept his foot on the bag, too. So now Max Kepler's up. 2 base runners in the top of the 9th with 1 out. The pitch, it's inside and low for a ball. JJ rule breaking in no way are a reflection of his staff. 1 ball, no strikes. It's like when Shaq said to Chuck, like, I'll knock your ass out. Like, see me after this, Chuck. 1 ball, 1 strike. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch is fouled off. Is anyone on the Phillies having a better last couple of weeks than Bohm? Him and Turner have actually been hitting the ball pretty well. One ball, 2 strikes to Max Kepler. Missed a homer his first time up. Our organization in no way condones breaking one's rules. We strongly condemn these actions in the strongest terms. I feel like I need to have some type of formal or formality written for our chat. If thou art disrespect thy Lord, you will be timed out. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch, it's outside for ball 2. Is the migraine medication talking? It's that water. Water. 2-2 pitch. Foul ball. Working up the pitch count. What's up, Snow? Lord JJ. You guys are at services. Two balls, two strikes to Max Kepler. And the 2-2 pitch. This one's popped up, hit over towards second base. Edwards is there, makes the catch. Thou shalt not take thy topper's name in vain, or thou shalt be benched. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd expect him to react like a pro, says Larry. Yeah, and take it like a, I don't know. Take it as a learning lesson. Listen, man, like, I made mistakes. I've learned from them, and I don't know. The pitch is taken inside for a ball. I've had disagreements, like, with coach and stuff, and, you know, I've gotten some lectures. I have. I've gotten called out when I've done something wrong. And you know what? I appreciate that. Because if no one tells me, as long as it's not like a public thing, you know, and if they give me that heart-to-heart, if I make myself look like a fool in public, though, I'm going to get it. 1-1. This one's grounded foul. So the count is 1-2. This JT Realmuto is up at the plate. One, two. And that's down for ball two. Two balls, two strikes, and the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, and the throw to first base is in time, and we're going in the bottom of the ninth. So the Phillies get all four of their runs in the fourth. We're going to the bottom of the ninth. It's 4-1 Phils. No post-game show after today. I think that we made that clear. We got a new sub. Thank you. Our only sub today. That's nice. JT has been stinking as a hitter lately. He's been not good this entire year, pretty much. Bench JT. You know, I'm still shocked that after Trey Turner had that mishap at shortstop for not forgetting to tag second base, I'm surprised he didn't get benched for that. You don't do that. How do you forget to tag second base? And, you know, can I be honest? I mean, I am honest. I don't lie. I don't have a fake bone in my body, especially in front of you guys. I don't. But, you know, I watched the games last night. I watched a lot of games, and, you know, I kind of felt a little bit better just watching some of these mishaps from a Phillies perspective, because I'm like, well, I guess the Phillies aren't the only ones making mental mistakes. I'm watching Casey Schmidt dancing off a second base after a caught fly ball on a routine fly ball out to left, and then he gets thrown out at second base. And then I'm watching $770 million Juan Soto dancing off a second base after there was an incredible catch by Acuna, and he didn't even hustle back over to first. Just saying, it kind of made me feel a little bit better. Because we think like, oh, like this wouldn't happen to other teams. That type of stuff doesn't go by with other teams. Oh, no, it does happen. Bottom of the ninth. Matt Strom's going to pitch and try to close the deal. And the first pitch is lined down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And it'll go to the Xerox sign. Kepler chases after it, and there's a leadoff double by Hernandez. You don't bench players left and right for every mistake. We don't know what Rob may say to them in private. But that was a big mistake. Like, that was just... Like, how do you not tag second base? I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, it's like one thing if you drop like a pop-up. But for you to forget to tag second. You're reading Soto wrong. He didn't hustle back to first. The ball is one strike. Bottom of the ninth. The pitch is in there for strike two. No balls, two strikes. Strom kicks, delivers. It's up high for a ball. To Eric Wagaman, who's 2 for 3 today. He didn't forget to tag second. Look back at that play. He didn't tag second base. I didn't say forget. He didn't realize where he was. If I did say forget, I apologize. Pitch. And that's taken for a called strike 3. One out, bottom of the ninth. And the pitch is taken outside. Oh, so he has to be made clear on whether or not it was a catch. He doesn't have to look. Okay. I didn't know that he had to get a signal on whether or not it was a catch. And all he has to do is look up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Or the signal should have been figured out beforehand. It's his fault. He's the one that was out. That's on him. The pitch. This one's lined out to left center field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And it'll be cut off by Trey Turner. It's an RBI single. And the lead is now 4-2. Dave Myers comes up with a base hit. Oh, boy. Norby's up. And he'll foul it off. It's 1 for 2 today. Connor Norby. Tying run is up at the plate. Strom with 9 pitches. That Strom's ERA is at a 3.68. Nothing in 1 is the count to Connor Norby. 0-1, swing and a miss. 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. And there's out number 2. There we go. There is out number 2. Marlins down to their final out. 4-2 Phillies. And the pitch is inside for a ball. One 0 pitch. That's inside for ball 2. Two 0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. So 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. And the 2-1 pitch. This one's lined out to left field for a base hit. And Kepler plays it on a couple of bounces. And so there's runners on at first and second. Stick to play-by-play. Shut up and dribble. It's fun. Ugh. Star Wars reference. These are not the closers you are looking for. So 2 runners on, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Darn it. Oh boy. Nick Fortes is coming up. He's going to pinch hit. The pitch. It's inside for a ball. One 0. Foul ball. 1-1. That's in there for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, bottom of the 9th, 2 outs. Strom kicks, delivers, and the 1-2 pitch. This one's flied out towards right field. Castellanos goes back over towards the track, reaches up, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And the Phillies hang on and beat the Marlins 4-2. Nice catch by Castellanos. Ring the bell. There we go. Cool. Nice. That was a nice catch. That was a nice catch. All right. I got to step off. I got to call it a night. Clearly, I'm not feeling my best. But I really appreciate you all very, very much.
Thank you JJJ Gemode. We love Red Heart you mate. Rain, hail or shine JJ comes through every time.
Thank you so much, Scott. You're the man. Appreciate you. All right. I'm done. I'm done, man. I got to sign off. Love you all. Lalatov. Good night. Peace.